Hello, my name is Andy. I'm a minister for Trinity of Christ Ministries, and I'm also a Knight of the Word. And today we are doing Bible studies on Proverbs. And today we're doing Proverbs 7. So why don't you join along with me and we will explore Proverbs 7. And if you liked the video, please like and share or subscribe if you want to see more videos. And if you want to see all the videos on the different books, come to uh, trinityofchrist.org and go to the Bible study page, and you'll find a list of all these Bible studies. So let us begin. I'll put it up on the screen so that you can see what I'm reading. Bear with me for a moment while I get everything in place. Okay. Proverbs chapter 7. My child, remember what I say and never forget what I tell you to do. Do what I say and you will live. Be as careful to follow my teaching as you are to protect your eyes. Keep my teaching with you all the time. Write it on your heart. Treat wisdom as your sister and insight as your closest friend. They will keep you away from other men's wives and other from women with seductive words. Now I'm going to speak on this before we continue. How valuable is wisdom? It is everything. It affects every part of your life, from the smallest part to the largest, from the little decisions to the biggest. When you go to school, you go to school to seek knowledge. And you find knowledge is worth having because you can do things with that knowledge. Well, you can't find wisdom in school. You find wisdom seeking God. And wisdom can be found in the Holy Scriptures. And so the man who's talking to his child here is trying to say, get wisdom, for it is nothing more important. Protect it like you would protect your eyes. Write it on your heart so that you don't forget it. Wisdom is the ability to see truth and act upon it. It helps you to use knowledge rightly. So all things are dependent upon wisdom. I'll share this back up on the screen so you can see it again. And we continue. The immoral woman. Once I was looking out the window of my house, and I saw many inexperienced young men, but noticed one foolish fellow in particular. He was walking along the street near the corner where a certain woman lived. He was passing near her house. In the evening, after it was dark. And then she met him, and she dressed like a prostitute and was making plans. She was a bold and shameless woman who always walked the streets or stood waiting at a corner, sometimes in the streets, sometimes in the marketplace. She threw her arms around the young man and kissed him and looked him straight in the eye and said, I made my offerings today, and have the meat from the sacrifices. So I came out looking for you. I wanted to find you, and here you are. I've covered my bed with sheets of colored linen from Egypt. I perfumed it with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come on, let us make love all night long. We'll be happy in each other's arms. My husband isn't at home. He's on a long trip. He took plenty of money with him, and he won't be back for 2 weeks. So she tempted him with her charms, and he gave in to her smooth talk. Suddenly he was going with her like an ox on the way to be slaughtered, like a deer prancing into a trap, where an arrow would pierce his heart. He was like a bird going into a net and did not know that his life was in danger. Wow. Where do I start? Look at the world today. The world is like that harlot. It's trying to seduce you left and right. It makes plans to make you fall. I know this is a talk about a woman, a married woman who's uh, betraying her husband, who's tempting the young and foolish into her bed. But this can go beyond that. This could be drugs or alcohol or any other thing that draws you with promises and temptation, only to lead you to destruction. It is not a temptation to have something that doesn't appeal to you try to get you to do wrong. You will naturally decide to do the right thing and not do wrong. But temptation always tries to put itself out as something fun and something that's desirable and something that makes you lose control. And so she puts her arms around him and she kisses him and she looks him in the eye and she tells him how she's uh, made her offerings of meat and made sacrifices to foreign gods. And she wants him to come and eat it. Now, for the Jew, that is forbidden. So she's tempting him into doing wrong. And she talks about how she's bought sheets from Egypt and she's covered them with myrrh and aloes and cinnamon, things to make it fun, make it pleasant, all in trying to get this young man to sleep with her. And I will be honest with you, any woman who is married, or any man for that matter, who offers themselves to you is offering you death and destruction. They're offering you pain and suffering. They're offering you shame and hurt. But they cover it up with the aloes and the cinnamon and the myrrh to make it look good. What good end could come from you being discovered to be sleeping with another man's wife or another woman's husband? Pain and suffering will come, if not death itself. So be wise and look beyond the temptation, beyond the easy fun, and look to the truth of what will happen to you if you fall to that temptation. Now then, sons, listen to me. Pay attention to what I say. Do not let such woman win your heart. Don't go wandering after her. She has been the ruin of many men and caused the death of too many to count. If you go to her house, you are on the way to the world of the dead. It is a shortcut to death. Like I said earlier, there is no good thing outside of the instant gratification and pleasure of being with someone like that. They will destroy you. It is not a if or maybe, it's an absolute. Truth always comes to light in this world or in the next. You will not be able to hide from your actions. So be wise and be true and do what is right in the eyes of God and common sense. God bless.